What's up, Swig Squad? T with the Diva here. I just came for a short minute to say I am so sick and tired of this conversation about who pays for the first date, the man or the woman. There is no question. I have gone on a plethora of dates in my life. And I've gone on dates in my 20s, I've gone on dates in my 30s, and I've gone on dates in my 40s. I have never had a conversation about who was going to pay, who going to grab the check, who going 50-50, who going to pay for this, who going to pay for that. That is not a conversation to have. I want to punch the first woman who entertained this conversation because there are automatic roles for a man and a woman. We got to have the babies. Ain't no question. We can't ask who gonna have the babies. We just can't. I'm hoping that y'all not in no relationships that y'all asking who's gonna lead. Because guess what? The man is going to lead. And if we're in the regular world, the man wants to lead. Any normal, regular, normal thinking man wants to make a woman happy that he's excited to meet and court and date and do things for. So he wants to treat her so that they can see if they have common interests. They can see if they can go on a second date. But kind of muddy the waters and interrupt the roles when you have these discussions and these arguments. Because we also know that the men who don't have the money can get creative and can think of doing things that don't cost money and going on picnics and going to coffee shops and things like that, because it don't always have to be dinner or paying for something. And I also have dating etiquette. I know that when I go on a date with a guy that I'm just meeting that I don't know, that I'm not ordering 6 lobster tails and a Delmonico steak and 14 shots of Patron. This is a new guy. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. We're going so that we can have conversation and get to know each other to see if we will have things in common to where we can get on a second date. But I have never been asked who gonna pay for this. Who gonna pay for this date? Like, that's always been established without a conversation because he's going to lead. So ladies and gentlemen, the gentlemen too, because I don't know if this is a young man thing where it's like, oh no, I ain't taking no woman on no date that I don't know and I'm not treating no woman and all. It's like, if you feel like that, don't date. Don't date. Because new people, you're not trying to meet new people to see who got your back and who gonna be able to get the check if you can't get it. And you playing games like who left their debit card at home and who left their credit card at home so I can see if she real and she down for me and if she pee about this and if she gonna really pay for the dinner. No, nobody's playing those games. We're adults. And you're going to pay for the date. You're going to pay for the dinner. You're going to pay for lunch. You're going to pay for wherever we're going. And if it's a date that you don't enjoy, that you don't like, you don't go on another one. Y'all don't talk again. I have been on dates that we only went on one date. And we just realized that the chemistry wasn't there and we didn't go on anymore. But there was never a conversation about who's gonna pay, who's gonna tip. Like, these are some immature, unnecessary conversations as far as I'm concerned. And I'm just being serious because as an adult, men court women. I'm not into getting on one knee asking men to marry you. I just ain't into the women doing that. I'm not into women asking men on dates. That's just not what women do. Women can put themselves in a position to let a man know that they want to be asked out on a date. So, okay, so now he knows that you might want to go on a date. he is interested in you, he's going to ask you, where do you want to go? And also, a rule is the first date is not going to be at my house or yours. We're not going to each other's houses. We're going to a neutral spot because you send the wrong message when you go on a date, on the first date, to each other houses. You go on date. Dating is a natural thing for women and men to, and women and men and whoever, to go and it's like an interview of sorts, just to go have some fun, crack some jokes, get a couple laughs, get a couple drinks, go to a comedy show, karaoke, whatever it is that y'all want to do. But it's so that we could see if we want to do this again. And men, no woman that does not know you is not about to prove to you that she is down for you and she got your back if you come up short. I don't know you, man. So you're not gonna see if I got your back. I mean, I don't want you to get hit by a car. So I might pull you out the way if I see something coming, but come on. I'm not doing that. We are not trying, these are not games. We are all adults and we all know what we want. So you know that you like me enough to want to have a conversation with me over drinks. So you're going to pay for those drinks, dude. You're going to pay for them. I mean, that's just it. And because you asked me out and we're going out because you asked. So we're going out, we're conversing with each other, we're meeting each other, we're seeing what our interests are. And if we get to a second date, I don't know, maybe, yeah, you can maybe discuss that one. But I ain't never been on no date and had no discussion about who was going to pay. I just haven't. I don't know. Maybe I just dated different. I don't know. Maybe it's a different type of guy. I'm not sure, but I ain't never had those conversations. This just got to be some new 2024 stuff because this is unheard of to me. And trust me, I've been 20 and I've been 30. So I do know about being those ages and dating as well. So these conversations that's coming up in these podcasts and these guys that's having these kind of female like responses to me, I want to be courted and I want to be like, so you want me to lead too? You want me to lead you? What kind of relationship is this gonna be? Come on, Swig Squad. Y'all can tell me how y'all feel, but I already told y'all how I feel. But let me know what y'all think. And I'm okay with somebody disagreeing with me. Everybody don't have to think like I think. So you're not gonna be able to change my mind. I'll be able to understand your perspective, but you're not gonna be able to change my mind. But yeah, I would love to hear from you. What y'all got, Swig Squad? Let me know. Get down in the comments. Tea with the Diva.